So I'm going to clean up in here really fast and make a nice workspace for myself, and then we'll get right into the video. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I got my top braces today. They're in Christmas colors because I love Christmas. And I have heard before that getting braces actually messes with flute embouchure. I know that when I had my retainer in, it kind of messed with it a little bit, but it didn't mess with it too bad. So I'm really curious to see what happens, and I'm kind of excited to play for my first time with my top braces in. So I'm just gonna play a B flat scale and let's give it a whirl. I'm barely noticing any difference. I mean, it's kind of annoying to have that right there when you're trying to, but it doesn't really feel any different at all. I think the worst part about tomorrow is that I'm just gonna be hurting. I'm just gonna be sore, and it's not gonna be fun. But I'm going to ignore it and just keep going anyway. So, I guess, I'm gonna play this song in random chunks because I don't want to get demonized for copyright. I don't know how strict the producers of this are. So, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not noticing any difference, really. Like, the corners of my mouth feel a little weird, but that's about it. I guess I've been playing for long enough that it's not a big deal for me. It's kind of like when I started playing Willow here instead of Ellie. And the mouthpiece is a different shape than Ellie's is. I would show you, but that would take a while. So, the lady who sold me Willow was just kind of like, hey, some people prefer to keep their mouthpiece the same shape as the instrument they learned on, and I would just kind of played Willow like, I don't really see a difference. So this is the mouthpiece that the flute came with, and it's the mouthpiece that I bought. Willow is actually a guy. There's a funny story behind that. And if you don't want to hear any of this, you can just, click off. But, Willow is actually a guy. So, I wanted to name my upgrade instrument Willow for a very long time. Ever since I knew that upgrade instruments were a thing, I wanted to name him Willow. And because Willow in my mind is such a feminine name, his name was already Willow when I got him. But I picked him up and I was like, nuts. You're a guy. So for a while, I kind of forced him to pretend to be a girl. It's just that he's really not. He's a dude, and he is so handsome. I love him. And so I've got Ellie. She's my baby girl, and then I've got Sam and Willow, and yeah. And then our piano is being tuned right now. Anyway, none of that's relevant. Basically, if you've been playing flute for a long time and you just barely get braces, honestly, it shouldn't affect it all that much. It might feel a little weird, but it's not really gonna do anything. Merry Christmas!